You see, obviously he said, of course you could defend your family. No problem. You know, you've got the right to defend it because it's an evil you're seeing. Now, what we're going to ask this bootlicker is this. I've asked this question for over 1.5 years. Can you believe that? And not one of them have come forward and answered it. Why? Because it shows that they actually believed it. That they got no honor for their women folk. Trust me. Okay, here you go. I got Al-Fisl by Ibn Hazm. And I'm going to ask this question yet again to you, Ustadh Yassin Bootlicker. Have a read, okay? As you can see on screen, we've got the book Al-Fisl by Ibn Hazm. And as Ibn Hazm mentions, Subhanallah al-Azim, let's read together because this is where we want an answer. Okay, we agree with you. You can defend your women, okay? When a ruler sends his goons to rape them and attack them, okay? But now we ask you regarding this question, okay? And this is Ibn Hazm saying this. It should be said to them, what do you say about a sultan who puts the Jews in charge, makes the Christians his army, forces the Muslims to pay the jizya, okay? Raises weapons against Muslim children, demands Muslim women to fornicate, holds arms against Muslims, captures their women and children, and is publicly perverse with them. Perverse. Remember that? Perverse. Okay? But in all of that, he still agrees with Islam outwardly and he continues to pray. I'm going to read that again for you, okay? I'm going to read that again. So, Munya Bootlicker, answer this question, okay? Remember, he's taken your women, he captures your women and children, and he be publicly perverse with them, okay? And on top of that, he puts it, as I put it on screen for you, it should be said to them, what do you say about a sultan who puts the Jews in charge, makes the Christian his army, forces the Muslims to pay the jizya, raises weapons against Muslim children, demands Muslim women to fornicate, holds arms against Muslims, captures their women and children and is publicly perverse with them. But in all of that, he still agrees with Islam outwardly and he continues to pray. What would you do? Okay? That's what I want to know. Eh? What would you do, son? I really want to know. Here you go. We got Al-Fisl by Ibn Hazm. Okay? So, you said, I agree with you. You could defend your women in the house. No problemo. You and me are on the same page. But what if he has all of this situation? What would you do? Do you still have to obey him? Okay? Do you still have to obey him? I've asked this question for over 1.5 years. Can you believe that? And not one of them have come forward and answered it.
This is something that Ibn Hazm brought in his book Al-Fisl, so I think it does warrant asking. What do you say about a ruler who puts the Jews in charge, makes the Christians his army, forces the Muslims to pay the jizya?
That we just have to, is he a Muslim? And is this ruler a Muslim or not is a discussion, not that he is an oppressive Muslim leader.
He goes on to say, he publicly, so he raises weapons against Muslim children, captures the Muslim women, is publicly perverse with them. And all of that, though, he still agrees with Islam outwardly and he continues to pray. So he's trying to give the impression that he's still...
I mean, we just, that should be a discussion about whether he's a Muslim and has he left the religion of Islam. And again, it's not for us, it's for the Ahlul Ilm and the Ahlul Hal wal Aqd. They will determine what his situation is. But this is not a discussion of an oppressive Muslim leader. This is actually more than that. It's actually talking about a ruler whose Islam can be questioned. Because there's a lot of, I don't have the statement memorized or anything, but there's a lot of things that he said that, and he can allude to saying that this leader is not, is he even a Muslim? Again, this situation doesn't warrant you doing khuruj on a Muslim leader, right? A Muslim oppressive leader. Taking that situation he mentions and applying that on every single ruler by looking at what Ibn Hazm here said, he's describing all the rulers of Islam.
Right, yeah. See, you can't take an extreme scenario just to try and justify